to click like, subscribe, the bell notification, and whatever else YouTube has you clicking on to support us. What's up, everyone? I'm the Kaiju no Kami from the Toku Animation News Network, here today with
Cruellica Kain. Hi!
And we have another Kaiju no Kami versus AI video. What do we got?
So this time I wanted to do a redux of the writers.
The Toku writers?
Yes.
Why?
Because I want to see if they got something right when I reran this. Anyways, I want to see your brain explode again.
So you want to see if they got the writers right?
Yes.
Okay.
To see if you actually know any of the writers this time.
Okay.
Anyways, it does have a writer on this list that might piss you off, so I'm looking forward to your brain exploding.
Is it Junko?
I am not telling you anything. So, I have 12 writers, not in any particular order, but hopefully these names are familiar to you, unlike our last time. So you can call this Tokusatsu, Tonkatsu Writers Volume 2, or Writers Strike Back. I don't know. You can make it whatever you want.
Okay, whatever.
Number 1, Shozo Uehara.
Hey, they remembered him this time.
And what they say here is a veteran writer who contributed to many early tokusatsu series, such as Himitsu Sentai Go Ranger and Battle Fever J.
Okay.
That's all they put.
That's all they list.
That's all they list.
They don't even list that he is the one who helmed Metal Heroes for the first 5 years.
Nope.
Okay. Cool.
At least they got a name!
Alright.
And you wanted him on the goddamn list based on your argument last time.
What's the next one?
Hirohisa Soda.
Yep.
Known for his... I'm looking how you're naughty, like, finally.
They actually know what they're talking about.
Known for his work during the 1980s, Soda wrote numerous series including Bioman, Changeman, and Flashman. His influence helped to shape the formula of the franchise.
Yep.
What does that mean?
Well, because he's the one that was when they started going all out with the normal tropes in the 80s.
Oh.
And
so he's guilty for what we have today.
Essentially, yes.
Okay.
Uehara kickstarted it, but he's the one that pretty much defined it. His third series. I'm trying to think now. The order of these series: Goku's 5, Dynaman. Yeah, Bioman was the first show to fully utilize spandex for the.
Well, is that because of him being a writer?
Well...
Did he write in a script, all characters must wear spandex?
No, but they started in his shows.
Okay, I'm like... I didn't know a writer had an influence.
He was very big on science and technology being the reasons for the Sentai shows.
And he's the one who made sure that they wore outfits that were very unforgiving, apparently. Because spandex is horrific. I wear spandex to keep shit in. It's called Spanx. But, number 3. Naruhisa Arakawa. You had a confused look on your face.
Oh, I'm like, huh?
Naruhisa Arakawa.
Yep.
Prolific writer known for Go Kaiju, which celebrated the 35th year of the franchise. He also contributed to Nippu Sentai Hurricanea and Tokume Sentai Go Busters. Is that how it's pronounced? Why are you looking confused? What's wrong? What did I get wrong about Arakawa?
Why would they list the ones he only wrote an episode or two for?
I don't know!
When they could have listed Aba Ranger, Deca Ranger, Kuga, Killer Major.
It's AI! I at least got a goddamn list of names you know! Because I because what I did is, what I put in for the code, so to speak, to get this is memorable tokusatsu writers.
Okay.
And so apparently this is what gave me names that you actually recognize.
Alright, next one.
Yasuko
Kobayashi.
One of the most prominent writers in modern tokusatsu. I'm hoping that's correct. She is known for her work in Shikenjer, Go Busters, and Kamen Rider series like Den-O. Anything else that they forgot?
Gingaman,
Okay.
Time Ranger, Ryuki, Sailor Moon.
Oh yeah, on the bottom here has Time Ranger, and that's it. But also Sailor Moon.
Yep.
Now, she's the first
Tokuger.
female on this list. And being that tokusatsu is always, well, especially Sentai and Kamen Rider, it's always supposed to be looked at as more of a boys' show. It is very fascinating, and I appreciate it a lot, that one of the most prominent writers is a woman. So she does bring in all the shows that I've seen, she does bring in those feminine qualities to allow girls to be able to enjoy this just as much.
Except flower power for Ginga Pink.
And that is her fault. Well, in Go Kaiju, the girl's name is I'm the Female.
Well, that was Arakawa.
I know, but still, her name is I'm a Female. I never got that until recently when you said it slowly to the point I'm like, oh my god, that is the most sexist goddamn name ever. But yeah, Gingaman is so far, because he is having myself and Silverquill watch this, and it's a very interesting show. I feel like Yellow needs to be grounded for a month. But, yeah, I'm not sure why the girl has to have the power of flowers. Maybe it's because I've been allergic to flowers and not around them the majority of my life, so I don't have an appreciation for them. But, ugh. Now this next writer, you should really know. And we've talked about him so many times, in the good and the bad. Toshiki Inoue. And they just list one series for him. Jetsman.
I was going to say Jetman.
I would laugh if it was a different series and I have to be like, oh my god, what the fuck about Jetman?
Now, it would have been funny if they had listed Shokeki Goregan as the only series on there.
You hate that series.
Oh, that series is awful. But yes. Anyway, not surprised, because he was the one that was on the other list too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so they actually had him right the first time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody else is pretty new for the moment. Now, here's another writer that I've never heard of, so I'll be curious. Junki Takegami.
Takegami?
Mm-hmm. A versatile writer who contributed to Die Ranger, Hurricaneger, and Go-Onger. So, was he never a main
He's
writer?
never been a head writer. He's just written episodes for the various shows.
And being that he went from Die Ranger all the way to Go-Onger, at least, he's been a writer for a long time.
What am I thinking of, friend?
But I was confused because I've never heard of Junki Takegami.
Yeah, let me see.
Is he on your writer wiki?
Well, he also has done He's done tons of anime series because he has written Dragon Ball episodes.
Well, one thing that they mentioned for him is that his work often balances humor and action. What episodes, if you can remember any, did he do?
I would remember off the top of my head, but
Oh.
I'm on this thing. Let's see.
Oh, Ranger Wiki, that's what it's called. Well, do you want to continue, or...
Hold on. Well, there was something.
Ranger Wiki sucks. You have to know that.
They're better than the Garo Wiki.
Well, I just hate all the pop-up ads.
Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, he was the main writer on a few shows.
Oh, he was?
He was the main writer for Mega Ranger, Go-Go 5, and Gal Ranger, and Galanger.
Why didn't they list any of those? They just said he contributed to Die Ranger, Hurricaneger, and Go Under. Well, if he was the main writer for Mega Ranger, that actually makes sense with the whole humor and action.
Well, same with Go-Go 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wait a minute. I know that.
Now, number 7. Michiko Yokote. Known for her work on Gekiso Sentai Kairanger, a parody show that brought a fresh and comedic take to the franchise. Yokote has also written other tokusatsu and anime series.
I don't think she was the head writer of Car Ranger.
I've not heard of Michiko.
Because I thought...
And I will say it's kind of bad as Americans because we reference a lot of people by their first names.
Yeah.
But a lot of the writers, we end up going by last names because that's all they go by half the time.
Yeah. Urasawa.
Well, they
was the head
mention
writer of
her.
Car Ranger.
Well, known for her work on doesn't guarantee that she's been the
Right,
writer,
I've heard that name before. I just don't know from where. Which show.
Now, the next writer I have never heard of, so I'll be curious. Riku Sanjo. A writer with a knack for integrating fantasy elements and character development, Sanjo is best known for Juden Sentai Kyoruger.
Yeah. He wrote every episode of Kyoruger.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So he's the reason why, like, Carnival and all of that came to be?
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard you or anybody talk about him before. Or them, because they actually don't identify gender, so I don't know for sure.
Yeah, because he also...
Is it a man or a woman?
He!
Oh, okay, I just want to make sure.
Because he also was the head writer for Double and Drive.
Really?
Yes.
Because, well, that's really weird, because Kyoruger doesn't feel like Double nor Drive. I can see the fantasy elements and the character development because all three series are incredibly character
If I recall,
driven.
he was the secondary writer for Forze. Because
Whoa.
he's the one that came up with the Foundation X.
Once again, that character development aspect.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so he's heavy in the characters. Now, this one I think I've heard of. You talk about it. Akatsuki Yamatoya? Or Yamatoya? Akatsuki Yamatoya contributed to Gal Ranger, which celebrated the 25th anniversary of the franchise. I don't know, it doesn't say they were the head writer.
Well, Takagame was the head writer.
Yes, but this was one of them, so they must have done other stuff to be on this list, but they don't have it listed.
Let's see.
It's kind of fascinating when you get a list of people that he knows, so he can actually have a conversation with me and make me feel like I'm not alone.
Ooh.
And looking at me like I'm stupid when I just have a list. It's not like I made up random names and said they came from AI.
Ooh.
What are you doing?
Which one was that?
Akatsuki Yamatoya. So let's just move on.
You said Gal Ranger?
Yes.
Okay.
Number 10, Toshio Masuda. An earlier contributor to the franchise, Masuda worked on Denshi Sentai Denjiman and Taiyo Sentai Sun Volcan, helping to establish many foundational elements of Super Sentai.
That name sounds familiar. He might have also written some, maybe it was G-Bun episodes, or I'm sure he wrote some Metal Heroes episodes, because I'm pretty sure I saw his name on a few episodes for something we had just watched recently.
So, number 11. Noboru Sugamura.
Who? Don't know that name at all.
Known for his work on early Super Sentai series like Jude Ranger and Die Ranger.
No, don't know him.
Oh my god!
Nope.
No, you're not an absolute fanboy for Noboru Sugamura.
No, don't know him. I don't have a review coming out on Monday that he worked on either. Nope, not at all.
Number 12. Junko Komura. Her work on series like Zyuohger, Zyuohger, and Loop-Pot Rangers. That's what they call it, Loop-Pot Rangers. Bottom. Did you know there was a Sentai series called Loop-Pot Rangers? I know people call it Loop-Pots, but I've never actually known anything to say it's Loop-Pot Ranger. It's Lupin versus...
All I'm thinking of are the Rangers that get high all the time. They're always smoking pot.
Okay. Do you have any words about Junko?
No, I don't.
Wow. Well, she's doing Goth.
Yeah, she's not too... Well, okay. The thing I've always said is she can do a single hero. When she knows how to write a Red Ranger show with everybody else being the Red Ranger's bitch. So...
Wow, Zyuohger.
So...
Or Zenkaiger, I mean.
Zenkaiger, Zyuohger, Lupin Ranger versus Poth Ranger. So, she can write a good single titular hero. So with Gav, she's only had to write a single titular hero, so she's been doing a really good job of it. Now, if they bring in like 5, 7, 12 other writers, then we're going to have a problem, because she is not going to know how to write all those characters.
But she also, the other thing I will say for Junko is that she puts in effort.
But she can't write villains for shit.
She puts in a lot of effort. And that's the one thing I have to say no matter what. What's wrong?
The computer.
Ow! He keeps on twisting my bloody foot. Is that she tries really well, and she puts effort into her series. So so far I am liking Gav. Some point we'll do a quick review on the episodes we've seen, but so far I'm actually really enjoying Gav.
Gav's been pretty cool.
So that's all I have for writers. Do you have any compliments, complaints for AI on this?
Well, this list did not break my mind like last time. This was a much better list because it actually had actual Toku writers on the list. So yes, better list. What do you guys think? Was this list much better? Let us know in the comments, and click like, subscribe, the bell notification, whatever else YouTube has are clicking in to support us. You can support us on Patreon and Bluesky at tokuaannetwork, Network, Facebook, Instagram, Discord at Kaiju no Kami, and the website is creativitybydesignllc.com. You can also buy cool Kaiju no Kami merchandise at creativitybydesignllc.com/shop. There's also a link in the description below. And until next time, bye.